After a flood of price reductions last week, the Central Coast is making big moves. I'm seeing that the median house price has jumped up and the pace of price reductions has slowed down. Is this a sign of a summer rebound? Let's dive in. Welcome back to the Monday Market Snapshot. I'm Denise Dresbach with the Real Property View, and I am going to break down the latest real estate market data here on the Central Coast of California in San Luis Obispo County, and we're going to focus on those coastal towns. I'm going to go over things like active listings, new, coming soon, pending, closed, price changes, all of that market data and those trends that you want to follow if you're looking to buy or sell. Now, if you're not already working with an agent, I'd love to help you out. You have questions about any of the listings, maybe some of the market data, or just general comments, concerns, questions, I'm here for you. All you have to do is reach out, and all my contact information is here down below in the description and comments. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. Let's talk about market data. Today is June 30th, 2025. We are halfway through 2025, if you can believe it. So tomorrow is July 1st. And we have been having a little bit of June gloom the past week or so. We went to Cambria over the weekend and did the Bluff Trail at Fiscalini Ranch. And if you haven't done that, it's a beautiful walk. Definitely check it out. All right, so we're going to start first in San Luis Obispo County, just go over a couple of numbers there, and then we're going to dive into the coastal. In San Luis Obispo County, the entire county, we have 726 active number of properties available, and that number has gone up by 10. Last week I reported 716. So you have 726 active properties in the county alone, and this information I am getting from the California Regional MLS. So price changes in the last 7 days. So if you watched last week's update, that was the big star of the show. We had over 100 price changes, and basically all of those were price reductions. So 102, and that is the highest number of price reductions that I've reported basically since towards like mid-March. And that's kind of when I've been recording this data for my weekly updates here on YouTube and the Real Property View. So 76 price changes in the last 7 days for today's report. So it's gone down a little bit, but that's still a nice number of price changes. So if you've been looking at properties and they're just looking too high, just remember things are coming down everywhere. And I've even seen some properties reduce their price by 100K or more. So, a great time to revisit some of those properties that you maybe liked, but you were like, whoa, that's way too high. Active number of coastal. So now we're just going to focus on those coastal properties from here on out: Morro Bay, Cambria, Cayucos, Los Osos, and then also the southern towns like Pismo, Arroyo Grande, Oceano, Grover Beach, and Avila. So active number of coastal, we have 269. And last week it was 263. So we've gone up a few points there. And then the price changes for coastal is 24. So in the past week, we had 24 that have basically reduced their price. And the week prior was 38. And so that kind of went along with last week's price changes, so that's what was going on then. So this week it's come down a little bit for your price changes. Now, new, active, and coming soon in the past week. This is the number of properties that have come on the market and are now available to tour, to purchase, and then also the coming soon. So this past week, we have 33 new opportunities, and 12 of those are coming soon, which usually there's not that many coming soon properties. But hey, it's July 1st tomorrow, so we're coming up on basically the summer week. July 4th is at the end of the week, so maybe that's why we have all these coming soons popping up, 12 of them. But it gets you a chance to kind of mark which ones you want to see when they're available to see. So 33 new. Last week I reported 32, so we're right there around the same. Pending and under contract. So in the past week, we've had 20 here on the coast that have gone under contract or are now pending. And for the closed, we had 25. So that's 10 more than I reported last week. So 25 closed in the past week. And of those 25, the median day on market is looking about 18. So 18 days for the cumulative days on market. And, if you like to know about minimum, average, and all that kind of thing, the minimum was 0. And then the average was 24. So if I take a look back into, I don't know, let's say beginning of April, end of March, that number was about 36 for median and 58 for average. So things are moving a little quicker these days, it seems. Although 3 weeks ago, the minimum or the median and average was 28 and 50. So all in all, median number is 18 for this past week of those 25 that closed. Now, the median close price has shot up. Last week was like the lowest median price in the past few months, since April or so. And today I am reporting that the median price is just over $1 million. So last week it was 835,000. And the thing to know about median is that that's basically just taking those 25 and looking at what's right there in the middle. So if you want to know the average was about almost 1.1. And for the minimum, it was 475,000. And for the maximum, it was 2.4. So the highest price sold in that 25 was 2.4. And that 475 was in Grover Beach, and that 2.4 was in Pismo. So the median, which was right there in the middle, that one was in Morro Bay, where I'm at. So that gives you a great picture of what's going on in the market. We do this every week, so if you're subscribed, you'll definitely want to watch out for those updates. And now we're going to talk about the new listings. So as I mentioned, there were 33 new listings here on the coast, and we're going to go through them one by one. And if at any time, hey, that one sounds interesting, I want a link or more details or more information, and you're not already working with an agent, definitely comment below or call, text, email. All that information is down below in the description and in a pinned comment. Okay, so let's get started on these new listings here on the Central Coast. And we are going to start with a little bit of extra data here. So for each location, I'm going to tell you how many are in that location. And then maybe, you can just skip to the one you're most interested in. Arroyo Grande had 9. Cambria had 3, Cayucos 2, Grover Beach had 3, Los Osos had 6, Morro Bay and Oceano had 3 each, and then Pismo had 4. So that's 33, and of the price ranges for all of those new listings, 455,000 is the lowest price option here, and that's in Grover Beach, and that's a condo. And then the highest price property is in Pismo at 5.5, and I think last week's report was the same because that property was coming soon and it's now active. So if you're looking for oceanfront in Pismo, it's there for you at 5.5. All right, sorted by location, we're going to start with Pismo. And the first one out of 33 is that oceanfront Pismo Beach home for 5.5. This home is 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, over 2,000 square feet, and the lot size on this one is over 6,000. It's a single level home. It does have a 1-car attached garage, and it was built in the late 40s. Oceanfront, and if you want to just take a look at, even just take a look at the pictures and dream, definitely reach out. I'll send you the link. But it's got great character and oceanfront. So what more can you ask for? That is listed for 5.5 million, and it is now active. For number 2 in Pismo, this one is a little less on the price. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, over 1,700 square feet, and it's on a lot size of about 11,500. It is another single level. This one has a 2-car detached garage, and it was built in the 70s. You're right down the street from the water, and it says here that it's an island-inspired sanctuary. It's got 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and it says that it evokes the feeling of Hawaii. I would love to check this out. This sounds good, right? So this one you can find, it's a one-of-a-kind property. It mentions something about having some flexible bonus space, and that one is listed for $2.3 million right there in Pismo Beach. And I'm just going to kind of glance through these pictures, and obviously definitely move-in ready, and the grounds look beautiful. Number 3 in Pismo is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. This one is coming soon, starting July 18th. So that means July 18th is the day where we can go take a tour. And if you're interested, just let me know. This one's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, over 1,200 square feet. And the lot size on this one is over 7,200 square feet. It's a single level, 2-car attached garage, and it's listed for $1.2 million. And it says it's in the highly sought after neighborhood of Sunset Palisades. So that one is coming soon, July 18th. Now we have number 4 in Pismo, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. This one's active. This one's just over 1,000 square feet, and it is a condo. This one does not have a garage. It does mention that it's 2 levels, and it's in the heart of Shell Beach Village. And that one is listed under $850,000, and it looks to be move-in ready. I see a little bit of ocean view there, and great location there in Pismo. And it's got a nice sunny lanai where you can just kick back and enjoy that Pismo Beach sun. Under 850,000. Okay, so number 5 is in Oceano now. So 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath, active property, just under 2,500 square feet. This one is on a lot of 3,000 square feet. So now next thing is it is 2 levels. It does say that it has a 2-car attached garage, and it's built in 2005, and it says prime beachside opportunity in Oceano. It's fully furnished, and it's in a great location here close to the beach, and that one is listed for just over 1.7, and that's Oceano. I'm going to take a look at those pictures real quick, and definitely move in ready and updated. Okay, so number 6 is in Oceano. This is a coming soon, and we can take a look at this one Thursday. So 7/3, July 3rd, it's available to tour. This one's under 700,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Looks like over 1,200 square feet, and it does have 2 levels, and it does have a 2-car attached garage. So this one's built in 2009, and it says 5-minute drive from beach access. And it also has stunning views of the Oceano dunes from second floor living area. So that one's under 700,000 right there in Oceano. And number 7 is a coming soon. Now we can take a look at this one on July 11th. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single family home, under 1,300 square feet. The lot size on this is 1,600, and it is 2 levels. And it does have a 2-car attached garage, and it was built in the 90s, and this one's under 700,000 as well, and you get that 2-car garage. And because it's coming soon, there aren't very many pictures here yet. They're all exterior photos, which looks just lovely. And this one's listed for 665, so July 11th, if you're looking for something in that price range over there in Oceano. Okay, so number 8 is now Morro Bay. So Morro Bay had 3 properties, and this one's coming soon. We can take a look at this on Thursday, July 3rd. This one's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,800 square feet. Looks to be in the North Morro Bay neighborhood. And I just want to throw it in there that I do have some playlists for Morro Bay, Cambria, Los Osos, and I'm building on those playlists. And I do include map tours. So if you're not familiar with the neighborhoods and that kind of thing, definitely check those out and let me know if you have any questions. So this one's on a 4,000 square foot lot, single level home, 2-car attached garage, and it's built in the 70s. Not very many pictures here to take a look at, but it does say that it has whitewater ocean views from main home and detached secondary unit of this property. So it's got a main house of 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and then it has a single level 1-bedroom, 1-bath unit as well. So hey, if you're looking for house hacking opportunity in Morro Bay, this might be a great one to check out, or perhaps you just need that extra guest space for when you have people come visit you. So this one is listed for 1.3 and coming soon, July 3rd. So every week I do open house tours. I run around to the broker open and check out all the new listings that are available to see. And I do upload those on a weekly basis as well. So check those out if you want to hear more about some of these that I'm talking about now, because typically they either have come up in the past week or they'll come up next week. All right, so number 9 in Morro Bay, this is a condo and it's under 800,000. It's a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, over 1,200 square feet, and it's 2 levels with a 1-car attached garage, which is nice for a condo. And this one is listed for 750,000. It does say that it has rock, the stacks, and views of the ocean with visible whitecaps from your private balcony. So 750,000 in Morro Bay. And for number 10, this one is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, just over 1,000 square feet, another North Morro Bay home. It's on a 2,200 square foot lot, and it is single level, and it is listed under 680,000. So that's a great price there if you're looking for something under 680. Okay, 679. And this one, I'm just kind of going through the pictures right now, and I see it's got a little outdoor space. It looks like it's got some laminate flooring or something like that, maybe vinyl flooring. And it is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, but you've got almost 1,100 square feet on this one, 679,000. Number 11 is in Los Osos. So now we're in Los Osos, and I've actually toured this home twice now, over the weekend and then for the Brokers Open. And I did get to show this to somebody. It's a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath with almost 3,000 square feet, and it's in Cambria Estates, and it has fabulous views out of these huge windows. So when you walk into the front door in the living room, you're greeted with these beautiful views and just all windows all along from top to bottom. And it's an open, like 2-story open ceiling there. So you can imagine it's just beautiful. 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, and it does have a few levels. And also this one does have a guest suite that's separate from the main home. So you have like a little extra spot there that you could, again, maybe house hack and rent out, or maybe just extra space for your guests. That one is under 1.9 in Cambria Estates. And I have started that Los Osos playlist, and I think I've got my intro video, and then pretty soon I'm working on my map tour. So that should be coming soon, very soon. Number 12, this one's under $1 million in Los Osos, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, over 1,300 square feet. The lot size on this one is about 7,800, just a little bit over. And it's a single level, 2-car attached garage. And something that is noted in the description is that it was fully rebuilt in 2020. So taken down to the studs. And so it's got some new systems, new finishes, EV charging capability, and so on. So some great options here for this one, under $1 million in Los Osos, 989.5. Okay, so 13 is in Los Osos. This is a coming soon. This one is available July 3rd as well. So right before July 4th holiday, you can take a look at this one. It's under 840,000. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, just about over 1,250 for square feet. And the lot size on this one is 6,250. It's a single level home. Doesn't look like there's a garage on this one, but it does have, it says that it's not only 2 fully functioning units with separate entrances and private yards, but also stunning views of Morro Rock from the property. So you've got another 2-unit possibility here, and this one's under 840,000. Okay, so number 14 in Los Osos, we've got under 800,000. So we've got a few here that are in that price range. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's about 1,260 for square feet, and it's over 8,100 square feet on the lot size. Single level home with a 2-car attached, and this one is listed for $795,000, $950. It's active now, so we can take a look at it now, and it does mention that it has a distant view of Morro Rock. So that's great. Right there in Los Osos for $795,000, $950. And number 15, this one is under 800. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, just about 1,700 square feet. And the lot size on this one is over 7,800 square feet. This one is single level, 2-car attached garage, and it's built in the 60s, and it definitely has some potential and some, I like what they put in the description, groovy character throughout. So if you're looking for some groovy character, check this one out. And it also says there's a space that could be transformed into an ADU, home office, or guest suite. So if you're looking for a little baby project, here is one in Los Osos for $725,000. Lots of details here. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and let me know and I will get those to you. Okay, number 16 is in Los Osos. This one's coming soon. We can take a look at this week, July 2nd. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and this one is under 1,800 square feet. It is on a lot size over 9,000 square feet. It does have 2-car attached garage, built in the late 70s, and this one is listed for $700,000. And I'm taking a look at the photos, and it definitely looks like you could move right in, and it would be a fun one to decorate and kind of keep with the style that's just kind of coming out of it when I look at these pictures. 70s stunner, located just minutes from Montana de Oro in laid back Los Osos. 700,000. Okay, so number 17, we're now in Grover Beach, and this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's over, well, let's say it's just under 1,400 square feet, and it's a single level with 2-car attached garage. It's under $1 million, and it mentions that it has been beautifully maintained and thoughtfully upgraded. So you've got new flooring, tankless water heater, whole house water softener, and more. It's active right now. And this one is listed for $915,000 right there in Grover Beach. So it's 1 mile from the beach. Number 18 is in Grover Beach. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. This one is under 1,000 square feet on a 7,500 square foot lot. It's active now, single level home, and it says opportunity knocks. So this is a DIY fixer-upper type deal under $550,000 in Grover Beach. So number 19, this one is in Grover Beach. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, just about 500 square feet condo. And this is brand new construction. So if you're looking for a brand new construction in Grover Beach, this one is listed for $455,000. And that is our lowest price property for today's update. And this has obviously all new stuff. And also, it's going to have some buyer incentives because it's a new build. So definitely reach out if you want to find out more about those. Number 20 is in Cayucos. So we're in Cayucos now, and this one is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's just over 1,300. It's almost 1,400 square feet. The lot size on this is 2,600. So it is a 2-level home with a 1-car attached garage. And it does have views, definitely has views. And then it's got, it says captivating Pacific Ocean vistas, thoughtfully designed on 2 levels. This one's listed for $1,225,000 right there in Cayucos. And another one in Cayucos, so this is a condo in the 800,000 range. It's 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and it's coming soon. So we'll be able to tour this tomorrow, July 1st. This one's under 1,000 square feet. It does come with a 1-car detached garage. And this condo complex is real nice because the location, you can walk right downtown Cayucos. You can get to the pier and all those, and the beach, of course. And you're right there in walking distance. And there's actually another one under 800,000 available for sale in the same complex. So if you're thinking about buying a condo in Cayucos and you don't want to pay those oceanfront prices that are over $1 million, because there are at least 4 that I can think of off the top of my head available right now. If you want to pay under $1 million, there are 2 options. This one's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath for $820,000, and then the other one is under $800,000. It's also a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. So let me know if you want to check those out, because this one is available to show 7/1/2025, so tomorrow. Okay, so number 22, now we're in Cambria. Cambria had 3 properties, another coming soon, July 5th for this one. And this is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, over 1,700 square foot home. And it says it's on a lot size over 25,000 square feet. And it is 2 levels, has a 1-car attached garage, and it mentions that it is ocean view, single level home surrounded by pines, cypress, oak trees, and open space. So this one's just over $1 million, and it will be available to tour this week, July 5th. Okay, so 23 in Cambria. This one's coming soon as well. This one we can't tour until July 12th. So a lot of the times with these coming soons, you can always do a drive-by, right? So you can get a feel for the neighborhood and do you like it? Do you like the location? This one's really cool looking from the outside. Photos coming soon, but I got a couple of exterior photos here. And it is Big Sur style custom built Lodge Hill Hideaway, under $900,000, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, over 1,300 square feet. The lot size is 3,500, and it does have multiple levels. So there's no garage on this property. And it's built in the late 80s. And so we can take a look at that on July 12th. And I am definitely going to be looking at this one when it becomes available. And if you're subscribed, you'll definitely hear about it. All right, number 24 in Cambria is another coming soon. This one's July 1st, so tomorrow. 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, over 1,300 square feet, 7,000 square foot lot, 2 levels, 2-car attached garage. And this one is listed for under 800,000. And I just thought of something. The previous property that I was talking about, that Big Sur style, it does mention it is a licensed vacation rental. So I don't know that it has any history, but it has the license. And so what that means is typically the process for you to get a license, they're not transferable, is going to be promising, let's say. So if you want more details about licensing a vacation rental in Cambria or any of the other locations, do reach out and I'll give you all the info on that. All right, so back to this other property. It's under $800,000. That one's July 1st. And number 25, now we're in Arroyo Grande. There are 9 properties in AG. So for the first one here in AG, 4-bedroom, 4-bath, over 2,700 square feet, almost 2,800. This one's on a 10-plus acre lot. There are 3 or more levels, and it does have a 3-car detached garage. And this one is listed for $2,750,000. And it says Edna Valley Retreat on 10 usable acres with greenhouse, small horse barn, and so on and so on and so on. So many things listed here. So if that sounds like something that you have been searching for, that one's $2,750,000. Reach out and I'll tell you all about it. Number 26 is a coming soon, July 15th. This is a 5-bedroom, 6-bath, over 5,000 square feet. And this one's on 21 acres plus, 2-level home, 3-car detached garage, and it was built in 2000. I'm looking at this first picture and it looks like a resort compound, quite beautiful. That one's under 2.4 million in Arroyo Grande. July 15th, that's when we can take a look. Okay, so 27, we've got an active property in Arroyo Grande, 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath. This one's almost 3,000 square feet, and it's on a lot size, almost 12,000 square foot lot. And it's got some nice curb appeal with a 4-car attached garage. And it's built in 2002, and light, bright, open, airy, beautiful, move-in ready, under 1.4 in Arroyo Grande. So 28, this one has an interesting first picture. It says Arroyo Grande Vacation. So it's a vacation home just minutes to historic village of Arroyo Grande. And it's got 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's active. It's almost 2,000 square feet. And this lot size is 8,500, single level, 2-car attached garage, listed for $1,169,000. So if you've been looking for a vacation home, this would be a great one to check out. It comes fully furnished and equipped as a turnkey vacation rental. Central location, so on and so forth, $1,169,000. Are you looking for a vacation rental here on the Central Coast? Here's one to check out. Number 29 is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. This is active, 2,500 square feet, just a little bit over. This one is on a lot size of 13,500 square feet, and it is a 3 or more level with a 2-car attached garage. And this one is built in the late 60s, but looking in at the pictures, it definitely has updates and it's got a lot of modern touches there. So this one is renovated, as it mentions, 4-bedroom, 3-bath for $1.1 million in Arroyo Grande. Okay, 30 out of 33. We are looking at a coming soon for July 2nd on this one. Another 3-2. This one's under $1 million. It's over 1,500 square feet. The lot size on it is 7,200. It's a single level with 2-car attached garage. Nice curb appeal. So we only have exterior pictures to look at right now, and the front looks like great curb appeal, nice, easy maintenance, and under $1 million there in Arroyo Grande. Number 31, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath active property and over 1,200 square feet. The lot size on this is 7,841. It's a single level, 1-car attached garage, built in the 60s. And it does have some public open houses coming up. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, quiet cul-de-sac just around the corner from Ocean View Elementary. Peak of the ocean and beautiful sunsets from your kitchen, window, and back porch. So that sounds lovely. Under $1 million at $989. 3-bedroom, 2-bath there. Number 32 is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, under 1,400 square feet. This one's under 800,000. This is on a lot size that's just almost 7,200 square feet. Single level home with a 2-car attached garage, built in the 70s. Taking a look at those photos, and it definitely has some updates on the property, and it looks like you could move right in under 760,000 right there in Arroyo Grande, and pretty decent lot size there as well. So number 33 out of 33 properties, we've got a 2-bedroom, 1.5-bath. This is a townhouse, and it's just about almost 1,200 square feet on this one. It is 2 levels, and it does have a 1-car attached garage. This one's under $600,000, and it says, calling all fixers, opportunity knocks. So if you were looking for a project in Arroyo Grande, this townhouse is under $600,000 at $578, and that is active. So we can go check that out and see how much of a fixer it is in person. Okay, now if you want to take a look at some of the listings that are in a certain location, like say Morro Bay or Cayucos, take a look down in my description below. I have all the links there for you, and this should take you to a filtered list for that location. So if you click on, say, Morro Bay, you'll click on that link. It'll take you to my site, which will filter out automatically all the Morro Bay listings, and you can scroll through and check them out. If you want alerts set up, or if you have any questions beyond what's publicly available, please don't hesitate to reach out. And even if it is publicly available, I'd love to talk about it anyway. So don't hesitate to reach out. All that information is down below in the description and in the comments. And if you're subscribed, I'll see you on the next one.